Can I trouble you for a warm glass of milk? It helps put me to sleep. You can trouble me for a warm glass of shut the hell up. Okay, sorry. Sorry, I was just thinking of that quote from Happy Gilmore. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to say it with the beginning of the video. Okay. So, dude, organic raspberry lemonade sparkling water. Okay. All right, here we go. All right, got the Happy Gilmore going. Okay, all right, here we are. Just wanted to make this, yeah, like I usually do. Usually when I make a video, it's because I want to make a video. And actually, not all the time, and I usually make that clear. Okay, sorry. I'm so sorry. Why I stopped using marijuana. Okay, obviously, you guys know this if you watch my videos. I'm not saying marijuana's bad or good. I'm not. That's not what this has to do with. Honestly, this is just me telling you guys about myself. So anyway. But this is legit, okay? And I have a few different reasons why I don't use marijuana anymore. Or THC. I like to just say THC because I don't know why. I just do. Cannabis, whatever the heck you want to call it. But dude, I'm not talking about hemp and CBD. You get my drift, right? Okay. Okay. Reasons why I stopped using marijuana. Okay. Well, I'll start with a few here, different ones, and then I'll go to the main reason. So, first off, when I would smoke, I like to eat a lot. And I like to eat trash. I like to eat junk food. I like to eat candy and chips and and kind of anything, but the bad stuff. The ice cream, the donuts, all that stuff. And I just can't control it. I've tried so many times, like even when I was younger and smoking, I just couldn't eat healthy. I was like, well, I'll just eat a bunch of fruit. And it's like, yeah, you do that for a while. And you're like, dude, I want gummies. I want chocolate. I want Ben & Jerry's ice cream. It's just the same way like when I took opiates, dude, how I was telling you guys on videos, like I freaking ate like a ton, using opiates. I feel good. Well, and obviously marijuana gives you the munchies, smoking pot. But that's one reason right freaking there. It's not, it's like I was telling my wife, dude, I freaking, now that I have 2 kids, having this baby, I'm 32 and I've been hard on my body, it's like, it really got me thinking like, I need to do diet and exercise, not just because I'm clean now and whatever, or getting, I just need to do it in general and be as healthy as I can. Okay. Anyway, sorry. But, so that's reason number 1, eating a lot and eating crap all the time. Okay. The second reason, just straight up, and I never noticed this when I was younger. I guess I never did. But as I've gotten older and stuff, the freaking weed pot hangover, dude. I just would be foggy and just like it's not like a hangover from alcohol. It's not anywhere like that. But there is a freaking hangover, dude, and just like foggy cloudiness, and I when I was younger, I'd smoke all day and whatever, and I didn't really care, but I've never really been, as I had gotten older and would use it, even using it, getting off opiates and stuff, I never did it all day. I didn't like using it during the day. It was always in the evening. Anyway, I guess that doesn't really matter. But I guess what I'm saying is I'd use it in the evening, and I use a lot. That's the thing, is the way I freaking used it. And I would just, dude, like it messed with my energy levels. It messed with and just cloudy and just not on, and you're already, because I used it when crap got bad. I used it for the acute for legit, like 4 or 5 nights. I'm not joking. And that was it. And then I didn't use it until like month 6. I started using it some because I was so depressed and just blah. It's like, I need something. And then I kind of just off and on, I'd stop, whatever. But I'm already not sleeping great. It was already, you're doing just whatever, going through the pause. And it kind of, in ways it helped. It did help. I'm not saying it, but in other ways it didn't help. It made it kind of crappier for me. It really did. It wasn't, and that's just me. Some people do, they tell me like they look forward to their joint at night every day or whatever. I get it. And, I get it, having that reward, and it does release dopamine and stuff too. So you do get that little bit of, a little bit of happiness or something. But this is the main reason why I stopped smoking marijuana. Okay, it was indeed affecting my walk with God. Okay, and I'm going to tell you how. And this is just because this is how I operate. Some of it's my own fault, of course, but I do the bulk of my reading and, well, my praying and my reading at night, a few hours before bed. That's what I do every freaking night. Is I read my Bible and I pray and I ponder stuff. I'll listen to studies and whatever. I do that stuff. When I smoke pot, I don't do that. I can't read. I'm not gonna read the Bible high. I've tried and you kind of get. I mean, it doesn't work for me at all. It really doesn't. And I can't go with an honest, genuine heart too. It just that bothers me. And so then when I start alienating myself from God, other things happen with me. It just things are much can spiral out of control when I get away from God. I'm not just going to blame it on the pot, like, oh, when I smoke pot, then but it's when I get away from God. That's when then I start taking Adderall, and then I start taking gabapentin, and then I start looking at porn, and that's like, then what? Am I going to take an opiate? Am I going to go get some kratom? Or, I'm not really tempted with that crap, but at all. But you get what I'm saying? So that, dude, that's the reason. That is like the freaking reason. And I already kind of alluded to this, I guess, but I am the type of person though too, is like, once I do one thing, it's like, well, I might as well do another. Well, I've already done this. I might as well do that. And, but that, dude, like, straight up, dude, for me, like, yeah, the eating unhealthy, that sucks, dude. That really freaking sucks. Because it gave me the munchies so much, but I didn't like the fogginess, dude. I did not like the fogginess, and it just really did take me away, from really walking with God, abiding in Him, and really seriously walking in the Spirit, dude. Seriously, like, straight up, like, it's the truth. And I'm not saying, I'm not saying if you use pot and you're a Christian, but you're not really, I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying for me, the way I operate in my schedule and just how I used, I'm just saying for me, okay? This is why I stopped. This is why I don't want to do it. It's a battle for me though. It is. It's weird. It's I've said this before. It's its own little booger, getting, it was my first love, and it has festered in my life. For a long time, and I've gone periods where I haven't smoked for years. I mean, seriously, but it kind of rehashes itself in my life sometimes. But I just want to say this is kind of for, well, this is for anyone. I was going to say this is for the Christians and just people that maybe you do use it. And maybe you don't know if you should, or maybe you're like, well, I use it. Why? What? Is it bad? Or I don't feel bad taking it, or whatever. That's all cool. Let me read you this real quick. I have this by my bedside with a couple verses, but this is one of them. Real quick. This is Romans 14:22. The faith which you have as your own conviction before God. Happy is he who does not condemn himself in what he approves. Okay. So I guess what I would say, with that verse is, it's between you and God. It's between you and God, and that's what it was with me. It's between me and God was like, dude, I think that with a lot of stuff. Like, I mean, if it's affecting your walk with God, you do need to you need to cut it out. Whatever it is, if it's looking at your damn phone dang it, I cuss now. But if you're looking at your phone too much, if you're doing this, I mean, there's lots of crap that we can do that affects our walk with God. And that is why I stopped. And so that's, reading that verse, man, have that faith in your own heart, that faith which you have. Be honest. The Bible says the Father is seeking worshipers who worship, and we must worship God in truth and spirit. Okay, He's just straight up, dude. He just wants, that just being straight up. Okay, and if you are open and obviously you pour it out with God, and He's not condemning that, then He's not condemning that. Okay, just straight up. I'm not going to make this black and white and say no. Everyone's different. Okay, but this is me. Okay, so anyway, hopefully this was okay. Again, I always feel like they start slow and they kind of finish better. Probably because I usually I talk about God more toward the end. I don't know. Whatever. God bless all y'all. The full victory. I might make another one later. I don't know. I'm feeling good. Ran 3 miles again today. Feeling great. All right. God bless all y'all, and salute.